show some love for Sebastian Hochweiler!
One more time for Mr. Jack Oates. Yeah, you don't have to. If you're unhappy and you know it, still try to clap your hands, or just let it go. Just for double check, you decided for just let it go. Okay. So, what can I tell you about me? I wasn't tested negative, positive for COVID for 2 years now. And I'm really proud of that, because that's my new personal high score. Remember when they told us this pandemic would turn out to be a marathon? I think it's rather, apparently, it's more like an arcade game. And Omicron proves that. And every further variant will do so. You can't win. As you can may tell by my accent, I'm from Austria, but I'm not from Vienna. Just in case you wondered why I'm such a nice and adorable guy. Yeah, I'm originally I just moved here, but I'm originally from Salzburg, where I started to do comedy 4 years ago and made myself a name in comedy ever since. In Salzburg now, people know me as the comedian. And they avoid my shows. I mean, in Vienna, people also don't come to my shows, but because they don't know me. And that feels much better. Yet, I'm still my biggest idol when it comes to comedy, because I prefer setting the bar very low. I'm looking for a job currently. Surprise! And before I moved to Vienna, I heard about the MA35, and I saw that would be the perfect place to work for me. You know the MA35. Just hands up if you don't. You don't, okay. You don't know, you never had to deal with, okay. It's the Ausländeramt, the foreigners department, the place where you have to go if you need an Aufenthaltstitel or a red card and such. And they made it to the news because you know the game, The Floor is Lava. Yeah? No? You never played the game The Floor is Lava, okay, that never, but most of you do. Yeah. So here's the thing, the guys at the MA35, they played with the telephone. That's why it's called Hotline. No, don't hit me. I'm sorry, but I couldn't resist for this cheesy pun. So, and I thought it would be perfect for me because I also don't pick up the phone at all. I'm just not used to it. I started to have a mobile phone when it was really expensive. Maybe that's the reason, but actually there's no logical reason. Maybe you can tell me now before you're going to call me, then I might pick up. But I also don't open my mail. I call it Schrödinger's envelope. Receiving a letter from Finanzamt, the IRS in the USA, for instance, as long as it's closed, it could be that they want to pay me money, or they are demanding money. And by the way, the guy who is responsible for me at the Finanzamt, his name is Schrödinger. Or not. I didn't open the letter, so I figure I explained enough why I fit to their job profile. So, I mean, it's not my dream job, but you can't choose your talent. So I sent them an application. Unfortunately, they didn't respond. So I gave them a call. Yeah. That joke is like the MA35. No one is responding. But I'm not upset actually, because it was a dilemma. At the moment someone picks up the phone, it's not the right job for me anymore. Anyway, I didn't get the job at the MA35, but I applied at many other companies, and it's pretty exhausting actually. First of all, most recruiters don't read your CV and your application. That's a problem. I can tell it. I recently had a job interview. At the moment, the manager looked at my CV. The job interview was actually over. He said, "Yeah, Mr. Hochwallner, you seem to be a very nice and even more adorable guy." Frankly, he didn't say that, but I could read it in his eyes. He felt that way. It would have been inappropriate. Anyway, so he said, "Yeah, Mr. Hochwallner, after I've seen your CV, you started everything, you didn't finish anything. You seem to be, for me, you seem to be the kind of person who get things always only half done." And I wouldn't say always. I'd say 50-50. Half of the time I don't do anything at all. Yeah, my career at McDonald's ended before it started, and so does my stage time. Guys, my name is Sebastian Hochwallner. You find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and definitely close to the bar drunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the very funny and fucking weird Sebastian Hochwallner!